the sparklers. We get specific instructions to bring out the bottles in stealth mode. I'm hearing there's rats in the building, they saying it's not at the part with the hell code.
When I was 16 years old, I was spending my evenings trying to be the cool, popular kid at school. One evening, I came across this YouTube video titled 3 must-have jackets every man needs for this fall. I clicked on it, excited as fuck to level up my style game. So the first jacket the guy pulls up was this black, cool diesel leather jacket. It was edgy, it was cool, and it screamed confidence. I knew I had to get it. So I'm super excited. I open up a new tab, I pause the old video, and I go on Google and I write diesel.com. I immediately find the jacket the guy had on the video, and I immediately get hit with a dose of reality. The jacket was $600. Fuck! I don't have $600. What am I gonna do? I'd already envisioned myself looking G with this new jacket, so not getting it wasn't an option. At the time, I was going to school for 8 hours a day, I was working out 5 times a week, and I was living at my parents' house. I knew if I wanted to make this a reality, I had to get a job. For the past few summers, I had worked at an ice cream shop for a few weeks, so I thought I was golden. I have such a sick resume, so getting a job will be easy. I'll probably have the jacket by the end of the month. So I started calling all the grocery stores in my city and emailing my resume to different coffee shops. But to my surprise, I wasn't the only one looking for an evening job after school hours. That's what everyone wanted. So I got rejected over and over again, and after every single call and rejection, my confidence was dropping lower and lower. I felt like the world was conspiring against my dreams. So a few weeks later, I was talking to a school friend, and he was telling me about this guy a few years older than me who was running his own door-to-door sales team in our hometown. And I was thinking to myself, damn, this guy is a few years older than me and he already runs his own sales team. What a G. So I immediately asked him to refer me to them and tell them that I would be a perfect fit. At this point, I had of course seen Wolf of Wall Street once or twice, so job in sales sounded like the coolest thing ever to me. Fast forward 3 weeks and I'm standing in front of the first door I need to knock. And even though it was minus 18 degrees outside, I was sweating bullets. So I knock on the first door and a bald guy in a dirty wife beater opens the door. I look at him nervously and I stumble through my 10-second pre-practice introduction script. He looks at me with an empty stare and mutters through the words,
"You have 5 seconds to get off my porch or I'll shoot you."
Boom! My career as a door-to-door sales rep was in motion. Over the next 4 years, I ended up knocking over 30,000 doors. I also got promoted to a team leader and I ended up building a sales team from scratch to 15 people. We were selling hundreds of contracts every single week and my life was amazing. I was still living at my parents' house, making $2,000 to $4,000 a month, and I was finally able to buy the dream jacket of mine that I saw in the YouTube video. What I didn't realize that this sequence of events had set me on a path of my life that would change everything forever. The obsession for money had started. Each morning I'd wake up thinking, how can I make more? How can I work longer hours? How can I set bigger goals? And how can I close more deals? My life was a never-ending pursuit of making more money. I was driven, I was ambitious, and I was unstoppable. Or so I thought, at least back then. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. The obsession for money and success has given me things that most could only dream of. I never check my bank account, I travel as much as I want, I work on my own schedule, and I'm able to provide fantastic experiences to people close to me. But this is also where things get a bit twisted. The problem isn't the urge to make more or work longer hours. There's a lot of negativity online about the so-called hustle culture. People talking about how negative it is and how unhealthy it is to just work more hours and just obsess over your goals. When in reality, this is coming from lazy people with no ambition or discipline. They have to go on Facebook or LinkedIn to cope about their own failures to make themselves feel better because they never even tried. The real problem is the milestones you measure. A great example of this is the magical $10,000 a month mark. This is the main goal for anyone getting into online business. When you start out, it seems like this magical figure. Hitting that number with your income would mean that you are able to do everything that you ever wanted. Buy that sick car, travel as much as you want, buy all the cool things that you ever wanted to, and never worry about money again. And yeah, on paper, this is exactly what you're getting. But in real life, hitting $10,000 a month is completely different. And yeah, I used to chase it too before I hit it. I used to switch from business model to business model, just changing after this magical number, that magical $10,000 a month. After spending years of failing business after business, I finally ended up starting my own B2B lead generation agency. And in the span of 92 days, I went from completely dead broke, zero, to making over $13,000 a month. There it was. I finally did it. I was finally making over 10K a month. I'd been waiting for this moment for years, but instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, I felt lost and empty inside. Fuck, $10,000 a month isn't shit. I need more. I need 20, I need 30, I need 50, I need $100,000 a month. That's when I'll be happy. So I kept grinding. During the next 15 months, I hit each one of those goals. I moved to Dubai, I hit 100K a month, and I built a business that only took me like 2 to 3 hours a week to run. I achieved it all. But still, I was more miserable than ever. What had gone wrong? I achieved everything that I ever wanted and more, but still every single day I was feeling more miserable than ever. And I know for a fact that most of you are feeling the same. And the reason for it is simple. Chasing money is the wrong goal. And I'm not saying that money cannot make you happy. It for sure can. But desire for it never fades. Each milestone reached reveals another one ahead, and the cycle just keeps continuing. True fulfillment comes from not making the money, but from the mindset, the habit, and the skills you acquire along the way to get there. It's about who you become in the process, not from the numbers in your bank account. Your income right now is the result of your past efforts rather than your current activities. It's the outcome of your mindset, habits, and skills that you develop over time. Your goal shouldn't be to earn $10,000 a month. It should be to become the person who is capable to run a $10,000 a month business. To have the mindset and habits necessary to get there, not just to quote-unquote make the money. It's about becoming the person who deserves the success you seek. And when I look back now, I realized that the real victory wasn't in the money or the achievement. It was in the journey, the struggles, the lessons, the growth. It was in becoming a disciplined killer, learning to adapt and developing this bulletproof mindset. So what's the takeaway here? Focus on the process, embrace the grind, develop the skills, habits, and mindset that will naturally lead to success. Don't chase the money, let it be the byproduct of your passion and hard work. Think about what truly makes you feel alive and pursue that with everything you've got. You'll still hit your financial goals, but more importantly, you'll enjoy the journey to get there. In the end, it's not about the $600 jacket, the fancy cars, or even about the numbers in the bank account. It's about waking up every day excited and passionate about what you're doing, knowing you're on the path of growth, while being around amazing people who are on the same journey as you. Remember, money is just a lagging indicator. The true measure of success is the person who you become in the process. So remember, aim high, work hard, and never lose the sight of what truly matters. And that, my friend, is the true secret to success.